What's going on? Appreciate y'all tuning in. Check the rhyme on YouTube. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit that like button. Hit that like button, drop a comment, hit that notification bell so y'all get the exclusive content as soon as it drop. Haha. I'm twisting up with y'all, man. I was gonna say this and twist up with the Instagram family, but I'm like, yo, you know what? We all family. Let me twist up. I hope y'all smoking on something good because we gonna get into it today. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but we gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. And if y'all seen the title of this live, we talking about the MC Shan Noriega interview on Drink Champs and DJ EFN. We can't leave EFN out. The whole interview, Shan kept calling it the Nore show because I guess he's the bigger artist, so or the bigger celebrity, however you want to put it. So the more popular, whatever, however you want to say it. But definitely, he kept calling it that. Just hilarious. Nori didn't like that. He was very frustrated during the interview. I didn't even watch the whole interview, so maybe it's something I missed towards the end that I'm not gonna elaborate on. But it's just something that caught my attention as I'm watching the interview. So, had to discuss it with the family. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate y'all for checking in. You know what I mean? And we gonna get to it. But yo, how y'all weekend going so far though? You know what I'm saying? How y'all weekend going? You know what I mean? How's everything? Hope y'all enjoying. Hope all is well. You know what I mean? It's a sexy Saturday. You know what I mean? So you know what I mean? I hope everybody feeling good and vibing and doing y'all thing. You know what I mean? Getting ready for this next week, whatever y'all got to do. Work week, hustle week. Everything's a hustle. So whatever y'all got to do, I hope y'all getting it done. Preparing, praying, fasting. Shout out to everybody doing Ramadan right now. You know what I mean? Assalamu alaikum to the brothers. Hope everybody sticking to their regimen and everything. Pardon me, man. I've been having a light issue lately. Been having an issue with the lighting lately. So excuse me if this problem persists. But I'm here manually doing everything on my own to keep you guys entertained and in tune. And I don't know why this continues to happen. Hopefully this thing doesn't persist. I continue to have these issues and I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, why? Why black people always turn something to a song, a word and shit. My mom used to do that shit. I always turn something to a song. You know what I mean? Let me see this here, man. What's going on with the lighting? It's like, you know how it go, man. You know how this thing go? The devil was a liar. I tell you that. I tell you that. You try to do something positive for the people, and this is what happened. They want me in the dark. You know what I'm saying? They want me in the dark, man. Come on, man. Don't do this to me. Don't do this to your boy. Hold up, man. See, I had this problem the last time, and I don't know why this is happening. I really don't. It's like a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. Just hold that thought, guys. Let me fix this. I'll be 2 seconds. It's live TV. We gotta relax. Let me know how I look, y'all. this light is cool right here. I'm just gonna rock with this. Cause I ain't about to fight with this light. I'm not about to fight with the light. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to fight with the light. We got some stuff we want to get to. I don't want to keep everybody waiting. And I'm not gonna fight with the light. This is not what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? This is not what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? They trying to destroy us. You know, our people can't never had nothing going on. Okay, so yo, Noriega, Drink Champs, MC Shan, DJ EFN. Today was crazy, man. Where do I begin? Where do I begin? What I really want to say is, we gotta stop the crab in the barrel, man. We gotta stop the crab in the barrel effect, man. It's just a shame. It's just shameful how we can't big each other up and leave it like that. Why we gotta continue to do the crab in the barrel effect? You know what I'm saying? Why we gotta continue to tear each other down? You know, it's crazy, man. It bugs me out. I'm gonna go back to, if you guys didn't check out the last live stream I did, which was kind of crazy because it was choppy. It was really chopped up because of the connection I had that day. I spoke about the situation. I was talking about Nature versus Nas, and you know, we were talking about battle rap in the early stages of it. I'm talking about early battles, 90s battle stuff. Nas and Nature was the topic, and I believe I touched on how, you know, the backbiting and things happen in the industry, and the bigger artist kind of devours the smaller artists when it comes to things being played on the radio and this and that. And one incident happened when I was speaking about Nature on Drink Champs, and just some stuff that I seen happen behind the scenes that was like subliminal, that wasn't cool and didn't sit right with me. And so today, as I'm watching the Drink Champs episode, I seen how, so MC Shan was getting his flowers, as Nori does now. He's giving people their flowers and telling them how, you know, hip hop respects them, and that's cool. You know, all praise is due to who deserve it. So that's peace. Nobody got no problem with that. That's peace. I love what they're doing for the culture. You know, it inspired me to reinvent myself in this new world of hip hop and how we doing things nowadays. So, you know, it was inspiration. You know, that what they're doing is inspirational to me. So I can't front on that. But I will comment on the sideways shit that I see happening, as far as, you know, if it happens on the show, if it happens in hip hop, wherever it happens at, you know, I'm gonna comment about it. I'm gonna talk about it. You know, I'm having this light issue. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's just really pissing me off. It really is pissing me off. But it's okay. We'll work through it somehow. So today, Drink Champs, MC Shan. So let's just talk about this shit, man. MC Shan comes on. Seems like he's kind of drunk already. He seems like a little nice already. I don't know if from the night before, or he got up, he had some little, you know, the little wines the fiends get. I'm keeping it real. I'm keeping it real. You know, a little Southern home joints. Because it bugs me out when I see that. Like, why get the little shot joints where you can just get a bottle? Like, why would you get the little, and I'm not a drinker, but, you know, I drink occasionally. And I don't, if I'm going to, or my young days when we was just drinking, having fun, nobody ever got the little shot joints and made it like that. That was never cool. That was always like what the fiends get, little dollar joints. And let alone have a case of them. Like, but he seemed like he was already a little nice. So now, on top of that, you know, so he's already in his little zone. So Nate, Nore is giving him his props, and he has little video clips of people calling in saying, "Hey, yo, Shan, we love you. You are Queensbridge. You're a legend. Out of the op." So people was chiming in. Large Professor chimed in. A lot of people, man, was chiming in. I can't really name everybody, but Tragedy Gaddafi chimed in. Then he appeared on the show. Like, he came out of the curtains like, "This is your life." Like, remember, like, "This is your life"? Like, I might be a little too young to remember "This is your life," but I remember the reruns when I was a kid seeing it, like, "This is your life." And then somebody come out the curtains and be like your kindergarten teacher and shit. It was like that. You know, "This is your life." And Tragedy Gaddafi comes out like, "That's my life, man." But yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that was crazy. Tragedy come out, boom. And yo, before I get to what I'm going, it was really a cool interview because Shan was bugged out. Like, he bugged out, and I didn't know that he was the one who signed Snow, or got Snow a record deal. And if y'all don't know who Snow is, it was like the white Jamaican rapper back in the days. Informer, remember that joint? So so I never knew that Snow, MC Shan hooked that up. You know what I'm saying? And Shan produced him, and I never knew that. So that was cool information and shit like that. They gave Snow his flowers. Shan was over talking him the whole interview. Like, Shan's like I swear he got like Roosevelt Long Island ties. He remind me like just some I don't know, man. That nigga was like a bug out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think Tragedy knew, like, everybody knew. They was like forewarned about how he is, cause he seemed like one of them, like, he's still getting high or something. I'm just keeping it real. Like, he seemed like he's still getting high, man. And you know what I mean, nigga, nose is dripping and all that. I'm just keeping it like this. Check the rhyme. We keeping it funky here. He had the nasal drip nose, and according to Judge Mathis, that's you know what I'm saying. That's on the nasal congestion. You showing the tendencies. Remember when we flipped on Wendy Williams? That you got, he said you got the cokehead mannerisms. You know what I mean? So, you know, and the nigga Shan kept getting up to like go smoke a cigarette. Like, nigga, you're on Drink Champs podcast. Like, you haven't been nowhere in years, right? You're talking about buying a fucking box truck on Drink Champs. You're out of line. You're just making yourself, like, nothing wrong with investments and all that, but like after all these years, like you're talking about buying a box truck? Like, come on, B. Like, let's get, so that's like some fiend shit. Like, I'm gonna give me this box truck, go down here. That's what the fiends talk about. Getting box trucks. I'm just saying, man. You MC Shan. You shouldn't be on here talking about getting a box truck, and that's like your end-all tell-all. Like, that's crazy. If that's your end-all tell-all. You know what I mean? So that's just what Shan was bugging out. Like, you know what I mean? So it made the interview interesting. I didn't watch the end because I had to get on here and get with you guys and, you know, do what I do before I get into other things. So, and I just wanted to talk about it. I'm like, yo, I gotta address this. Like, this is crazy. And so, so Nore asked him, so they're showing the guys, they're showing, so the guys are pulling up, like, yo, you know, salute to MC Shan. So then Nature pulls up. Nature pulls up, and Nature's giving same type of big ups to him. Yo, peace, MC Shan, I salute to the gods, and giving him his props. And then Shan's bugging out, like, yo, nah, yo, cut that off. Like, yo, cut that off. Yo, cut him off. Like, cut the video now. So I'm like, what the fuck? And so I'm thinking, like, yo, he about to be like, yo, you know, salute to the God. That's my man. I got a story, because that's what he was doing with everybody else. Yo, that's my man. I got a story to tell about him, too. And I'm going to get to that next. So now, Nate, so now he's like, yo, what's going on with that? Like, he's like, yeah, the nigga, you know, back in the days when Nature was coming up, you know, it was like a magazine there, something, photographer, and they wanted Nature to take a picture with MC Shan. But Shan's like, so Shan's like, Nature's like, yo, nah, fall back. I need this right now. So basically saying I guess he didn't want to take the picture with Shan. Now, when I'm like doing the knowledge to it, I'm thinking maybe Nature's a new artist. He's on the way up, and he doesn't really want to any much co-signing. He probably just wants his own props. Probably wants to take the picture by himself to not be overshadowed by the bigger artists at the time, because maybe Nature's on the come up. Nobody really knew him yet, but MC Shan's MC Shan. So he probably was like, yo, nah, I need this right now. Like you had your turn. Let me get my thing going off my own name. I don't really need a Juice Crew signing or whatever the crew is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm good. And so I guess, so then he's like, this is where it get weird. So he's like, yeah, you know, that happened or whatever the case may be. And yeah, so, you know, I think his publicist or his manager tried to get him to wear a Nature shirt. I don't know if it was for the show or whatever, but he's like, he just gave me these shirts. It was like a Nature shirt, is another shirt. He chose to wear the other shirt and was like, oh, and was about to say something, and Nore was like, yeah, you gave the shirt to your daughter. So he was like, yeah, I gave the shirt to my daughter. So it's like he tried to like diss him, but it's like, hold on. To me, I see, you gotta see behind that. Like, hold on, Nore. How did you know before he said he gave it to his daughter? How did you know? Oh, because you guys talked about this before y'all aired the show. Before y'all got on air, y'all discussed this already. So it was premeditated for you to kind of have him diss Nature, so to speak. Because he kept saying, yo, I love you, but fuck you, nigga, I'm not wearing your shirt. But then covered up with, I love you, I still fuck with you, but fuck that, I ain't giving you no shine right now. Niggas ain't even talking about you right now. And then double back later and say, see, we still talking about him. So it's like, what that tell me is, it was premeditated. It's like, it was kind of set up like that. And my whole question is, why? What, one, you a grown ass man. Why you holding on to shit for so long? Nigga ain't want to take a picture. He ain't want to take a picture. Now it's fuck you when I'm not wearing your shirt. What's up with these dudes, man? What's up with the blackball and the continuing? It ain't like so you using that platform to shit on them even more? And I respect Tragedy Gaddafi, because soon as he was like towards the end of the interview, when they brought him up again, it was like, who you pick? When they did Quick Time with Slime, he asked him, yo, who you would pick? Cormega, I think it was Cormega or Nature, and then Shan said both. But it was like, he was like, but see, you know, niggas don't really even talk about Nature, niggas don't even talk about Nature right now, but I am, see, fuck you. And then Tragedy was like, nah, we still talking about him, yeah, because I had him in the studio last night. So he like, you need to be the bigger man. Telling the older guard, like, yo, you need to be the bigger man. You know what I'm saying? So I respect Tragedy for that, because he didn't have to do that. He's a real one, and he's not taking no time, no airtime to down the next man or bring some bullshit up. You don't know what brothers is going through in their life, where their mental condition is at. Not saying Nature is in any bad mental state or anybody, but what I'm saying is you don't know. And what are you gaining from that? And what's the sucker shit behind it? How do you say fuck you but clean it up with I love you at the same time? I don't get that. It's not fuck you and I love you at the same time. That don't work. That shit don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? That don't even make sense. So how does that work? And what's the meaning behind it? And what's up with Nore, man? Because it just seems like Nore likes to instigate shit. Like, it's like, why would you play that man's audio or video, bigging him up, knowing it was some underlying shit that was going to go on, knowing whatever discrepancy he had with Nature, he discussed that, and you knew that was going to come out like that. And I gotta say this, like, you know what I mean? Like I gotta say this, and also, I ain't like how Shan was speaking on Prodigy. Cause you know what? You fucking cokehead bum. Yo, man, I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry. YouTube, so I gotta edit that out. I'm like, you know what? Everybody you talking about made more money than you in your whole career. Cause not for nothing, y'all MCs back then wasn't really getting paid like that. I wasn't getting no real bags. You know what I mean? So if you want to be technical, so what? You wasn't really making no money. You know, these cats made money. You talking about Prodigy? That's Mobb Deep. They sold more records than you can ever imagine selling yourself. So put some respect on these guys' names. Who cared what you did? KRS-One destroyed you, man. Destroyed you. Talking about, oh, I'm this lyricist. Man, your shit was aight. It's niggas that came out after you is dumb nice. Nice, really nice. Because what we did in our era was craft the game to another level. No disrespect to the pioneers, but them dudes ain't messing with niggas in the 90s. If you put the 90s up against the 80s, it's a wash. Daddy Kane can't do it for everybody. LL transition. We don't know if he's like a 90s slot, like he transitioning. He with us. Cause he's still relevant in the 90s. Half of these cats from 85 to 89, it was over. You wasn't part of no conversations. And you trying to act like you this. That's probably why nobody really rock with you, because behind the scenes, you run your mouth. You like a bozo dude, man. Let's keep it real. It's like, yo, how you trash, that's Nore, man. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is this, like, I trash with him in the studio the night before. Yeah, okay, no, you play this video, but I catch the sneak this shit. Like you was trying to say when Mad Skills was on your show, and you was like, yeah, yo, Mad Skills, yeah, I'm glad you getting money, but because some of these rappers out here fucked up working the laundromats and shit. Nore, you know where that came from, bro. You a bit of a clown for that, and I rock with Nore, but that's some clown shit. Cause me and you both know where that came from, and how that's foul. You know what I mean? And how that, man. So, dudes be fronting, man. You know what I'm saying? This game ain't what it really. What you think it is, man. Dudes want to keep, when you going through something, niggas want to keep their foot on you and keep you there, man. You know what I'm saying? Dudes don't really be rooting for you behind, you know what I'm saying, behind your back, basically. In your face, they be rooting for you all day. Behind your back, they not rooting for you, man. They be hating, man. Because not for nothing, without that wild style that Nore got, and that type of, like, Biz Markie don't give a fuck type of comedy style, niggas wasn't checking for no Noriega lyrics either. Let's just be real. Nature was nicer than all them niggas. Still nicer than them niggas. He was damn near, he beat Nas in the battle. So what that tell you, man? These dudes be blackballing, man, because they be hating, man. Every time I rhyme for somebody hear my shit, well, know what they say? Yo, man, why you ain't been had a deal? I've been hearing that since 98. And you want to know what? I rhymed and performed in front of the top niggas that you think that'd be like, oh, now we got to get you on. These niggas don't want you to be the man. They still want to be the man. They don't want the shine off of them. And half of these rappers, you think they getting money, they ain't really getting no money. They don't got executive money. That's why some of these niggas can't even put you on. Look what they did to my boy Rick the Villain from Roosevelt. Shout out to Rick the Villain. Boss ain't really had no money to be like, yo, here go milli or 2 milli. Sit down, I got you, my nigga. He was fucked up at the time, going through shit with cash money, all types of shit. How I know? I met him. Rick brought him to the hood and said, yo, this my man Magic, he been nice. That's what he said. Told Bus, this my man Magic, he been nice. And then I spit for him. He said, yo, son, your lyrics is poison, B. Sometimes, you know, he gave me this whole speech, and then after the speech, he was like, "But your lyrics is poison, no, God." And then told me was telling me a story about what he's going through at the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, at the end of the day, it's a lot of undercard things going on, B. It's a lot of undercard things happening. And you gotta know this game you in, man. You gotta know the players and the people who participating in it and see and read through the lines, man. Cause you be champion for some dudes, they winning, man. But behind closed doors, these dudes be sleazeballs, man. Sleazeballs. And just seeing this interview today with MC Shan and you know what I mean? Lil Willie, what's good, Lil Will? My little nephew in the chat. Lil Willie, salute. Word. My little nephew, Lil Willie. You already know what it is. Yeah, man, it's like, yo, it's snakes in the grass out here. It's snakes in the grass, and dudes don't really be wanting you to win. They don't be wanting you to win. You know what I mean? It's up to you to read between the lines. Make your own path out here. That's what I'm trying to say. Make your own path. In this digital world, you can create your destiny as long as you're persistent and consistent. And you might need an assistant. But other than that, you can do it. Because listen, my man Locke will tell you. You know what I mean? My partner would check the rhyme. My man Locke. And also, let y'all know, these live shows that I'm doing, it's just live shows. It's not the podcast. This is just the live shows that I'm doing for the people. We reorganizing the podcast and restructuring everything. And we're going to give you that with my co-host and everything like that. Everything's all good. You don't got to worry about. The podcast is going to be coming back soon, better, bigger and better than ever. But do your own thing out here. Do your thing. Like, be in control of your own destiny, because it's now in the palm of your hands. You know, we can contest to, my man Locke got a story, you know, from that era that we love so much, where it was like they want to keep you at a certain place. When they see you coming in with a certain style and they kind of block you because they're afraid of your growth, especially if you're going through an artist and you're not going directly to an exec, somebody who's there to push a button. These niggas gonna try their best to keep you at bay, to keep you at a certain pace. You know what I'm saying? So now is the best time, better than ever. You know what I mean? Whatever you want to do, it's in the palm of your hands. You just got to be consistent. You know what I mean? So, you know, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. And yo, I'm telling you right now, like, I was raised on, you know, Queen's music and all that. And let me touch back on with the Prodigy situation with MC Shan, like, because that's bugged out. Yeah, we all know. Everybody want to say, oh, Prodigy not from Queens. Prodigy not from Queens. All right, fine. Prodigy ain't from Queens. A lot of niggas wasn't born in Queens that rep Queens, or born somewhere that rep somewhere. But if that's where he was at, and that's where he got his name up at, because I'm going to tell you like this. Yeah, Prodigy's from Hempstead. He said it. Straight from the deserts of Hempstead. He said it. We know it. But guess what? Prodigy name wasn't up like that in Hempstead. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody got no Prodigy stories in Hempstead like that. I mean, just being real. But they probably got more stories. I bet you they got more stories in Queens. So he's a Queens nigga. Let him have that. Let him rest in peace. This clown, MC Shan, comes out of the dirt today and want to badmouth Prodigy. Like, are you dumb? For real, MC Shan, are you dumb? Talking about you battle Chris. Chris will destroy you. Get your box truck and get up out of here, man. Like, for real. KRS-One will destroy you. You look like a little weasel, man. Nobody want to hear that. Word up. I'ma say it. Tragedy, like y'all got a relationship, he rocking with you, but I can see in Tragedy eyes, like, yo, I hope this nigga don't embarrass me on here, man. That's how that look. like trash looking like, all right, let's get this over with. Nore had to walk off. I never seen Nore do that. Nore had to walk off. You know what I'm saying? And yo, it's real talk. Nore had to walk off, man, and get up out of there for a second. Because this nigga didn't know how to act. No professionalism at all. He probably left his flowers right on the table when he left. This nigga was out of control, cutting Snow off every second, wanting to tell a story, look like a overzealous kid. Like he never grew up. And y'all think that, you know, certain dudes be getting blackballed. No, certain dudes be just doing it to themselves. You was supposed to be Will Smith. Well, what happened, nigga? Benny Medina was trying to. Listen, man. Behind closed doors, people didn't want to work with you, man. Because you was a bozo. And you was buying B-Rock from niggas in Freeport, man. What you talking about? When you was living in Long Island. I know. And it's just crazy. And I got love for the thugged out niggas. I was on Thugged Out Drink Champs. I did a freestyle on Thugged Out Drink Champs. Salute to Ching Bing and Mike Booth. Those my peoples. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't like I'll never, you know what I mean? Like I'll never you know, this can get back. I'm just being real, speaking myself. You know what I mean? Speaking real shit. Speaking facts. Will Smith banned from the Grammys, right? I know, that's crazy. That's crazy. 10 years. But then you gotta look at this too, right? Will Smith banned from the Grammys for 10 years. I mean, not Grammys, Oscars. I'm so sorry. Oscars, 10 years banned from the Oscars, right? But check this out. He got his Oscar. The whole banned from the Oscar. Now, what my question is, so if he does movies for the next 10 years, they're just not nominated worthy? How's that work? So if I win an Oscar, I could still win and just not be there to give an acceptance speech? That's fine. Like, what's really, you work your whole career to get an Oscar, you know, so to speak. If you do drama, you do those type of movies. Okay, you work your whole career, you get an Oscar. I got the Oscar. Who really cares? I'm banned for 10 years. I'm still worth hundreds of millions of dollars. I'm not going broke. They ain't take no money from me. I wouldn't really care. Like, yeah, politically, you're supposed to make a stink. Oh, I feel so. But behind the scenes, he probably, I don't give a fuck about no fucking Oscars. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Oscar. I got all this money. I'm black. I'm out of Philly. You know what I mean? That's how I would take it. You know what I mean? I got in one little fight. My mom's got scared. You know what I mean? And now you chilling. Got a fucking house in Bel Air. You don't care about none of that shit, man. You know, he got his Oscar. As long as he got his Oscar, you know what I mean? I don't think he really cares about being able to go, you know what I mean, sit down at the Oscars. Now, I don't know about Jada. She instigated it. What happened with her? Well, she probably wasn't even invited anyway. Yeah, she probably wasn't even invited anyway. You know, I think Jada was probably Will Smith's +1. Like, when you get invited somewhere, they be like, you could bring somebody. It probably was like his +1. Like, I'll bring her. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. Yeah, that's it, man. Like, you know, at the end of the day, it's all about elevating, man. It's all about lifting each other up. It's all about, you know what I mean, you know, letting the past be the past. Not living in the past, not harboring no negative energy, you know, because that ain't gonna bring you nothing, man. That ain't gonna bring you no success, you know, and especially off the back of another man. You know, do your thing. You know, you don't have to shit on nobody to get to the next level. You know, that's not what it's about. You know what I mean? You know, so I had to address these issues today. I had to talk about just what I seen because it bothered me a little bit, and you know, here at Check the Rhyme, you know, normally I'm just, you know, when we started off doing interviewing people, and I'm wanting to turn this more into a conversation versus doing what everybody else is doing, because we are a hip hop analytical show. But when things pop up and I want to address it, I will be addressing it on this channel, and we will bring the podcast back. It didn't really go nowhere. We're just kind of refurbishing, so to speak. And yeah, we will be addressing things on this channel outside of just being analytical towards lyrics and shit like that, because you gotta have a voice, and you gotta put it out there, and you gotta have an opinion, and you gotta point shit out when you see it, because that's where the correction in the world comes in at. If you just sit back and be quiet and don't say anything, then you don't get change. You know what I mean? So that's what it is, man. And I want y'all to check that out, and y'all can see for yourself, and then comment it, on what y'all think. But it's just a lot of sucker shit going on, and we need to do better as a community, because this hip hop shit is a community, man. It's a community based thing, and it's a lot of people that want to do things or want to say they this and that, but they really don't have the credentials that match up to the normal, to the caveman foundation of this shit. You know what I mean? So just at the end of the day, let's love each other, man. Let's stay positive. Let's big each other up, and let's do this shit together, man, as a community. Just like them other nations, they come together and they make their shit better. We gotta do better. We gotta do the same, man. We gotta make this shit, official. So yo, until next time, B. Check the round. Salute. We gonna do this shit take this shit to a whole nother level. Whole nother level, man. Word.